Hello there, I am the Abyssal Drink, and there was something that I just noticed while digging around in a custom game of mine. Um, this. There's a weird I'm assuming it's a bug. There's no way this thing could actually go live. There's this weird, well, the way Seraphine's passive works is whenever she casts an ability, you know, she'll gain a note for her and each ally in the vicinity. And then her auto attack will consume said note. Will consume all the notes, no matter how far the allies are, I think. So, like, yeah, I could do this, walk away. Yeah, and I still consume all the notes. But there was something weird that I noticed when I started doing other things. For instance, when I ignited, I gained notes. When I backed, I gained notes. When I consumed a potion, I gained notes. So I literally don't need to spend any mana just to gain full notes. And full notes are actually honestly terrifying. That's obviously level 1. But when we're talking about a Seraphine at max level with, let me just grab a bunch of items that I could use or whatever. Grab this, blah, 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 blah. Keep this too. So now when we're talking about Seraphine with relatively full items, constantly not needing to do anything, and spending no mana, gaining an auto attack that's longer range than Senna, just by spamming back, and constantly being able to fire this out. Like, even just doing this once is still pretty bad, because you have to consider, okay, does this... That's one less ability that she has to cast. Now, obviously I have all of this shit on. So I wanted to put this into, you know... I wanted to actually submit this, but I can't submit for some reason. So, like, this seems a little bit ridiculous. It lets me set up a little bit too much. Just by being able to press this. Or, like, I could just, you know, flash more notes. I could just flash more notes. Oh, I saw a corrupting potion. More notes. More notes. All the notes. Yeah, so Riot, hopefully they'll be able to see this, or they'll fucking get to it at some point. I'm just a small-time YouTuber. I don't have jack shit. But I felt like this needed to be seen somehow. Like, because it can be exploitable. Like, you can just, you know... Boop. And then this can... Remember, this, like, can go beyond tower range. Shift N? Okay. So it's like, say there weren't any minions, right? Well, tower damage. It's just taking reduced damage because, you know, the timing. But still, that's still free tower damage. That I don't think is supposed to be, you know, available. Pretty sure Seraphine is supposed to be spending mana in order to gain access to her notes, because the notes can hit pretty hard. Now, is this fully practical? No. But that doesn't mean it shouldn't be, you know, taken off like fixed. Because this literally says cast her whenever she casts an ability. Pretty sure these aren't abilities. Backing is not an ability. And summoner spells are also not abilities. So yeah. I don't know how I'm supposed to get to this Riot, but honestly I'll figure out a way. Or help me, like if you know a way to do it, fucking help me out and do it, because I don't think Seraphine is supposed to be able to do this. This isn't on live. This isn't on live. This is only on the PBE. This is only on the PBE. As far as I can tell, I don't know if it's on live, but it might be. And if it's on live, that's, again, practicability, you know, is one thing, but still, just because it's not practical doesn't mean it shouldn't be fixed. I don't think this is an instance like, you know, Lucian with his passive, like, redirecting when he ran out of targets. Like if his main target died on the first shot, the second shot would go to a different target. This is a little bit different. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't be able to do this. Or, you know, probably even, wait, could I even do it with like a ward too? It's like ward, yep. Pretty sure I shouldn't be able to just do that. While I'm establishing vision, I can just get a bunch of notes and then smack somebody in the face. This makes all the sense. But like, okay, so like, this would actually be like... Like, okay, fully practical. So like, imagine though, like, okay, you have your entire team in a bush, right? Wait, that's enemy. You have your entire team in the bush. Okay, there's your team in a bush. You have vision. I said you have vision. Thank you. And enemies are on their way. Whatever. Making their way through the fucking shits. So they have no vision. And instead of like spending mana, you know, you're just able to do this. Right? So this is what... Let me do this. Typically be like, you know, maybe, yeah, let's say this. With, how many resistances do I have? Okay, let's bring that up to 110. Sure, why not? 110. So, just pop. That, okay, it's kind of underwhelming, but, you know, that could still be a bit of an issue. Let me... Yes, 519, that sounds reasonable. Okay, and that's to someone who has resistances. If instead you're talking more like, you know, your typical ADC, which would probably have, like, 70? Yeah, let's go 70. 70. Give it some max health, too. Like, ow, that's, I didn't spend anything to do that, and that's not, and I'm not an AD carry, I'm not critting, and I'm way outside of range. I never walk alone. Like, that can add up. Like, that can add up. Like, instead of, like, you know, if you spend your abilities, you could possibly be seen. You could possibly be seen, right? But if you're just doing this instead, right? So you have your notes ready. Someone's coming. Auto. Like that, like rapid fire to whoever the first person is. Like, they're probably dead because your team is about to gangbang them. But again, you know, the whole point is just this. I don't think this should be a thing. I don't know. But it's definitely a bug that shouldn't exist. Anyway. I'll try to get this to... I don't know how I'll get this to Riot, but this needs to be seen. Or something. Whatever. Bye.